At $110 each, I took one for the team and I bought 3 of the new CLE De Peau eyeshadow quads. I was so tempted to get all the 12 shades of the new CLE De Peau eyeshadow quads, but I stopped myself and said, like, come on, Jacqueline, be realistic. You're not going to use them all. Make your decision, even though it was so hard, because I had my heart set on at least 6 of the eyeshadow quads, but I pick up only 3. I said only 3. I think 3 is enough. So we're going to be playing around with these eyeshadow quads. I will be doing 3 looks with them. And then here is the compact. So if you're not familiar with CLE De Peau eyeshadow quads, they do come as this, with a compact and then a refill. You can buy the refill separately, or you can buy the compact separately, or you can buy it as kind of like a set. I will be leaving all the details, links of each of the products on the description box for your convenience and easy shopping. So let me show you how it comes, the compact. Basically, you get your velvet pouch. All these products are made in Japan. The quad compact is just sturdy and beautiful, super elegant. I mean, what else to say, right? We're talking about CLE De Peau. And the first color story that I got is Purple Ocean Twilight. The compact comes with a mirror, and also you get the 2 little applicators. One side is a brush, the other sides are a little sponge. And when I saw this purple tone, I was like, oh my gosh, this looks so beautiful. This new formulation from CLE De Peau, as per usual, all CLE De Peau products, they are infused with the skincare ingredients, but they also feature a primer. I know, interesting, like a primer eyeshadow. And in terms of weight, you receive 6 grams of product, which in comparison, it will be the same amount as you receive on a Tom Ford eyeshadow quad. Dior comes with 7 grams, so 1 gram more. And then if you're wondering about the new YSL eyeshadow quads, this comes with 4 grams, so it's a little bit less. So it's kind of in between and equal as Tom Ford. So there you have it. Now let me show you how to take off the refill. Basically from here, you're just gonna push it up gently, and there you have it. It comes like in this little tray. Now you may be wondering, well, how do I store the refills then? The refills, they come like this on these little plastic components. I will highly suggest keep the plastic component just in case if you don't want to buy the additional compacts. And then another color quad that I got, it is 7 Starlight Splendor. I think this is a beautiful neutral color story with a tiny bit of warmth, but I really love this beigey tone here. This shade has a little bit of that peachy pink tone too. And then the last eyeshadow quad that I got is 3 Sundried Driftwood, which I love this cool tone, this kind of like burgundy kind of tone, eggplant, very, very beautiful, very kind of like cool tone, but a little bit on the sultry side. So pretty. I'm so excited to try them all. Let's put it inside the compact. Basically, you're just gonna put it in, and it's not magnetic. You just need to touch a little, press, and then it will click, and that's it. And since I already have it popping here, let's go first with number 3, Sun-Dry Driftwood. Swatch it. Oh, it feels super soft. Okay, this is definitely a matte eyeshadow. This one is, it does have a little bit of a sheen, this middle shade right here, but it's a very subtle sheen. It's not like a lot. And then this one feels a lot more creamy, which it is the actual primer. So the primers are going to be the one here on the side, and you will feel it because it does have kind of that creaminess to it, but it does have a gorgeous pearlized effect. So beautiful. So, so beautiful. Okay, and then the last shade, it is this eggplant tone, which is also a matte shade. Go first with the shade 201, and I'm using a BK Beauty 205 brush. And by the way, if you're new here to my channel, welcome. I do film in natural light. And I'm applying this shade all over the mobile lid and a little bit above the crease. Sonia G Crease Pro, and I'm gonna go to this shade. And I'm gonna take it on the outer V and right on the crease. A very soft shade. So the deepest shade. And I'm gonna take this shade and apply it on the outer third. I'm going with this taupey tone. And I'm applying it inner third all the way until it meets with the deepest shade. It's a beautiful taupe. Again, it has a very light sheen to it. Next, I'm gonna go to the primer shade. As you can see, like it's even like patty-like. Like I press and you can feel it's kind of creamy. And I'm gonna apply it right on the center of the eyelid to just create kind of like a halo effect. With a BK Beauty 204 brush, I'm gonna go to this shade and a little bit with this shade. And I'm just gonna dust it below my lower lash line. Refer 03 brush, and I'm gonna go to the primer shade, and I'm gonna take it and applying it on the inner corner, brow bone, just a little, whatever is remaining. I usually do not wear falsies, you know me, it's just from time to time, but because we're gonna be doing so many eyeshadow looks, I thought, okay, this will be easier to remove than having mascara and big liner and whatnot. So at least this gives you an idea. I feel that this eyeshadow quad is more muted. Like even the outcome is very, like I said, sultry, soft, velvety. Even the eyeshadows itself on this eyeshadow quad in specific, they are very thin in consistency, but they do carry plenty of pigment and they translate the same as you see them right here on the eyelid. Now let's go for the next eyeshadow quad, Starlight Splendor, number 7. Ooh, this feels really nice. Again, another very soft satin finish. Then we have a very soft, natural beige tone. I really love this shade. For some reason, it's attracting me a lot. And then your primer, which is a creamy kind of shade. So beautiful. Kind of like a true satin. And then the last, the deepest shade, it actually leads to a deep brown with a burgundy undertone. Swatch it so you can see it. Oh, this is so pretty too. Oof, gorgeous. With a BK Beauty 205 brush, I'm going to go to the primer shade first and applying it all over the eyelid. Sonia G Classic Crease, and let's go to this shade. And I'm going to take it on the outer third and also on my crease. They blend so easy. Sonia G Builder, and I'm going to this pinky kind of shade. And I'm applying it from inner third all the way until the middle of the eyelid. Now I'm gonna go to this shade and this shade, mixing them in, and then I'm gonna dust them on my lower lash line. Sonia G Flat Definer, I'm gonna go to the deepest shade, and I'm applying it on the outer V. And here you have it. This is the final eyeshadow look. I'm positive that this helps you a lot to see the difference between the quad 3 and 7, because on the marketing material, although you can see there is a difference, I know sometimes having so many different color stories, it gets us a little bit confused, right? So anyhow, hopefully this serves you of help if you're still debating on which one to get. And now let me remove this and let's go with number 12, Purple Ocean Twilight. a gorgeous color story that really, I was like, oh my gosh, this looks stunning. So we have, again, a little bit of like a satiny shade, a taupey tone that is a muted kind of satin borderline matte, or like a demi matte. Then you have your primer and a deeper purple tone. Sonia G Worker, and I'm going first to the primer. And I'm taking this shade and applying it all over the eyelid. Sonia G Worker Pro. And I'm taking this shade and applying it on the outer third. Sonia G Soft Definer. And I'm taking this shade on the outer third. Refer 28 brush. And I'm applying it inner third all the way to the middle. Going into the primer shade, just like see the bounciness. And I'm going to apply it right on the center of the eyelid to create that halo effect. Refer 204 brush, and I'm going to go to this taupey tone, taking it on the lower lash line. Sonia G Flat Definer, let's go to the deepest shade. And I'm taking it on the outer third of my lower lash line to define this area. Refer 03 brush and the lightest shade. And I'm gonna just apply it on the inner corner and brow bone. Here's my final look with Purple Ocean Twilight. Very honest with you, this is my favorite color story out of the three that I have tried. This is completely me. I love how the purple looks with my skin tone, and it's a subtle purple. It's not too much. Let's talk about the formulation. The formulas are consistent, so whatever they are satin, they are truly satins. Whatever they are mattes, they are truly mattes, and they are non-powdery. They don't have fallout. They are super thin in consistency, so you can feel, first of all, the creaminess from the primer that is consistent with all the different eyeshadow quads. They all have a different undertone, so they are not exactly the same. It's not that they are repeating the same primer for each of the eyeshadow quads. They all have their uniqueness, and the actual formulation of all the other eyeshadows is extremely thin. These eyeshadows act more like a veil, not a wash of color, but they are just simply so elegant, so thin in consistency, that they are super easy to apply, blend with no fuss. I mean, like, honestly, you will take no more than 5 minutes if you decide to use all the four eyeshadows. If you decide to do just one and do one and done, you can do so. Use one as an eyeliner if you want to. You don't have to use obviously all the shades, but they just have this beautiful, elegant finish, very luxurious. You can tell that it has a lot of emollients, not only because of the primer, but all the other shades too. The payoff, as you see it on the pants, is how it's going to translate on your eyelids. They do not have, for a moment I thought like these kind of shades were going to be a little bit more like metallic-y or even more sparkly, but in all the three eyeshadow quads that I got, there's nothing that have micro shimmer or glitter in them. No, they are more like a satin finish, very not subdued, but nothing like, say, the Wet and Dry formula from Tom Ford. Nothing of that. If anything, perhaps something more alike to the new Dior formulation in terms of the finishes, that they are just very soft, kind of velvety. Now, this really intrigues me because I was about to buy the one that is blue one, because I love blue shades. I don't use them very often, but I really like them. And I think because of the finish, I think I'm going to pull the trigger. Yes, because this is very, very pretty. Again, out of all the eyeshadow quads that I tried today in Color Story, this is my favorite one, although the other ones are gorgeous too, and they are more like everyday wear. Mostly this one right here, while this one is more sultry and it gives more of like a sultry look, this one is kind of like your everyday kind of eyeshadow quad, and this beige tone is so special. so special. I really love the tone so much. Okay, my friends, and I think this makes it for this video. I will love to hear from you. Are you excited for these CLE De Peau eyeshadow quads? Have you bought any of them? Are you ready to add them to cart? Let's continue the conversation in the comment section down below. Let me know if you have any questions. And while you're at it, and if you haven't done so yet, I would invite you to subscribe to my channel. Make sure you ring that post notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. It would be incredible if you could come and follow me on my Instagram and TikTok if you like this video. Please do not forget to give it a thumbs up. Also share with family and friends. And until the next time, I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.